Hi, my name is Jeremy Davis, and today we're going to cover the 7 traits of a high impact GM in blue collar industries and explain why experience always beats education for blue collar leaders. You see, in the heart of every successful blue collar operation, from steel mills to logistics yards, from manufacturing floors to construction zones, there's one key player who sets the tone, drives the output, and keeps the wheels moving forward. And that, well, from the title, you should know by now, that would be the general manager, also known as the GM. But what makes a GM truly high impact in blue collar sectors is not found in a classroom or in a business textbook or on Google. No, it is found on the floor, in the trenches, in years of sweat, equity, and first-hand leadership. Unlike white-collar corporate roles that may favor MBAs and Ivy League pedigrees, no, blue-collar industries demand something far more critical: real world, boots on the ground experience. Experience that college cannot give. The following are 7 defining traits of high impact GMs in blue collar settings and why experience, not education, is the true differentiator. Number 1, we've walked the floor, and we still do. Great GMs don't manage from behind a desk. They know every machine, every process, and often every employee by name. They've done the work, and they are not afraid to jump back in when needed. They don't think it's a job that is beneath them. Whether it's running a forklift, tightening a bolt, handling a late delivery, cleaning a part. No, these leaders lead from the front by being in front. Why does it matter? Well, it earns respect, builds credibility, and keeps the GM connected to reality, not to spreadsheets and PowerPoints. 2, great GMs speak the language of the workforce. High impact GMs don't need to relate to the team. No, they don't need to relate because they are part of the team. They understand the slang, the pace, the pain points, and the pride that comes with blue collar work. Their communication is direct, respectful, and free from corporate jargon and just logo jargon that does not matter. So why does this matter? Well, trust builds faster, morale stays high, and feedback flows both ways to enhance decision making. Number 3, they prioritize safety without compromise. Having seen the consequences of corners cut or rushed decisions, experienced GMs champion safety culture with relentless discipline. They know the rules not because they read them, watched them on YouTube, or slept in a Holiday Inn Express last night, but because they've enforced them and seen what happens if they are ignored. That is a huge differentiator. Why does it matter? Safety is the foundation of productivity, employee retention, operational continuity, and so much more. Number 4, great GMs focus on people, not processes. Processes can be learned. People must be led. High impact GMs in blue collar industries know how to handle attitudes, stress, absenteeism, and real life challenges with empathy and firmness. They know when to put an arm around someone and when to hold the line. This is so critical and so lacking in so many blue collar general managers nowadays. Why does it matter? Well, in blue collar teams, well, we thrive under leaders who genuinely care about them as people, not just as numbers or labor units. Number 5, great GMs adapt on the fly. You can't teach what to do when a huge truckload doesn't show, or when 3 workers call out sick before a shift. You see, experienced GMs are decision makers, not delay makers. No, great GMs solve problems in real time because we've seen chaos before and we know how to bring order. Why does it matter? Well, flexibility and confidence in crisis keep operations running and competitors guessing. This is stuff that you cannot learn in a classroom. This is boots on the ground reality, okay? Number 6, great GMs understand P&L statements from the ground up, not just from a spreadsheet. Business degrees teach finance. Experience teaches fiscal ownership and responsibilities. Seasoned GMs know how every delay, return, and rework affects the bottom line, not just in theory, but in lived reality. They don't need a PowerPoint to explain profitability. They've managed it one pallet, one shipment, 1 hour, 1 employee at a time. This is very, very critical. Why does it matter? Well, you get a financially responsible leader who doesn't just watch the budget. No, they help make the budget happen. And last but not least, number 7, they take the blame and give the credit. True leadership is not about spotlighting yourself. No, it's about shining the light on your team. High impact GMs take the hits when things go wrong and pass on the praise when things go right. They create a culture where accountability and pride flow in the right direction. Why does it matter? Well, by doing this, great GMs build loyalty, ownership, and a team that is willing to go the extra mile because they know that you, as the GM, will go the extra mile too. So, just in conclusion, one final thought. The real MBA is earned on the job site. There's nothing wrong with a business degree. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. But in blue-collar industries, a master's in real-world leadership is far more valuable. The most successful GMs didn't get their knowledge from case studies or YouTube or Google or sleeping in a Holiday Inn Express. No, they earned it from years of hard work, tough decisions, hard-won victories, and going through the ranks. So when it comes to hiring your next general manager, don't just look at paper. Don't just look at diplomas. No, look for grease on the hands, steel in the spine, and wisdom in the eyes. See, experience is the only resume that truly matters when you are hiring for the backbone of America. I will talk to you later. Again, my name is Jeremy Davis, and if you are looking for an experienced GM to join you, or you have an inexperienced GM that needs coached, reach out, let me know. I will be glad to help. We'll talk later. Have a great day. Thank you.